Hey guys, Max Power here, and today we're going to look at how to really quickly and easily put text into an Adobe Premiere project. Now this is the basic method of doing it, not including any of the Flash stuff, which we can look at later on in another video. But basically it's really simple and easy to do this. So what we can do is we can hit Control T to add a new title. You can also do it by going to the title, add title up here, but Control T is the easiest way. We can then leave all the settings as default pretty much, change the name to something that makes sense to you. So this is test title 01 and hit OK. Now, as you can see here, this shows a preview of the where the video currently is at on the preview window over here. So these two are the same. So it's just going to give us an idea as to what the text is going to look like if we place it at that point in the video. So first we want to add our text. So we click the type tool and type something. So test text 01. Now it's a horrible font, so we obviously want to change that. So we'll change that to Arial for the purpose of this. It's nice and easy to find. We'll bold that. And as you can see, we can now move it around to wherever we want on there. Now, if we want to change the size of that, we can either do it by using the little control boxes on the edges. I'm holding Shift at the moment to make sure it's all scaled in proportion. Or, as you can see, we can also do it over here. If we want to type in, say, back to 100%, it goes back to the original size. But let's make that 150 font size. And we want to position that in the very center. So over here we'll use these horizontal center and vertical center buttons. So those are in the very center of our screen. Now if we want to make it even fancier, we can also use some of these text styles down here. And this is going to change the font and everything, but I'll show you what it does. So we want it to look like that, and it can look like that. There is many built-in different types of text. So let's pick one. That one will do for now. So let's leave it like that. So we've got our test text 01, and we want to place that in our video. So let's do that. We've done that. We're just going to hit the cross now. And as you can see in our project screen up here, we've got the test title 01. So now we just drag it down to the timeline and we add it in. And as you can see, if we go to the preview the project,
I would wish you luck.
There's the text. So we can move that to wherever we want in the video. If we want it to be later on, we can do that. Okay, let's just say we want it at this point here, and we want it to go for a bit longer. So what we can do is we can zoom in on the timeline by holding Alt and our mouse wheel scroll. And then let's make it a bit longer. So it's going to go for 10 seconds, roughly. So that's 10 seconds. So if we were to preview that now, that would go for roughly 10 seconds. As you can see, that's right. I'm not going to go through the entire 10 seconds. And that's what we want to do. Okay, so what if that text is a bit hard to read and we want it to be the focus of the screen at the moment? So what we'll do is we're going to double click back on this test title. And I think what we can do is we can add we can dim the background screen, so the video, just to bring more focus on this text at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this rectangle tool and create a rectangle shape that's as big as or bigger than the screen. It's going to block everything out, as you can see. Next thing, we want to change the color to black. So that was just on this highlight color here and black. Now at the moment, we can't see anything there because it's previewing it as though it's over everything else. So we're going to fix that in a moment. So we're going to set the opacity up here to, let's say, 20%. So that's going to do is dim the screen a bit. We'll make it, say, 30. So it's a bit darker. Now, as you can see, that's also dim the text, but we don't want that to happen. So what we're doing here is we've selected the background rectangle and we're going to right click, arrange, and send to back. So as you can see, that text is now nice and clear and the background has dimmed the video a bit. So you can see the difference. So not enough of a difference there. So we want to darken that opacity a bit more. I mean, up that opacity a bit more. So we once again select the rectangle and we might make that say 50%. So there we go. So that difference there, it's dimming that background. Now that's great, but that text basically doesn't look very good just appearing there. So we wanted to have a transition in and out. Now, just for the purpose of this video, this is a very basic transition. We're just going to use a default transition. So we select the title, and we're going to right click on the beginning edge of it and hit apply default transition. And we're going to right click on the ending of it and hit apply default transition. Now, as you can see, it'll fade in, go for the 10 seconds, and then fade out. So that's basically a really quick guide as to how you can add text to an Adobe Premiere video. You can also add shapes and such using the titler in that way, or other things. Black out part of the screen, black out all of the screen. We might go through some of that later on in other videos, but for now, I just want to do a quick video as to how to put text into an Adobe Premiere project. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment. Otherwise, please leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.